Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where sunlight barely reaches, roams a predator of cold, captivating beauty, the blue shark. With its slender, streamlined body, metallic blue shimmer, and piercing eyes, it embodies both power and mystery. Every year, millions of blue sharks are caught, and behind that number lies a fascinating process where every part of the animal, from flesh to fin, is used with remarkable precision. Join us as we uncover the journey that transforms the blue ghost of the ocean into products that continue to intrigue and astonish the world. At one of Taiwan's largest seafood hubs, Chenggong Fishing Port, enormous blue sharks are hoisted off the boats using pulley systems, their sheer weight demanding mechanical assistance. For sharks, this preliminary processing is absolutely vital. Because sharks lack swim bladders and regulate buoyancy differently from other fish, they must be bled and gutted immediately after capture. It helps minimize ammonia buildup in the flesh, a natural result of shark biology, and prevents enzymatic breakdown, ensuring the meat stays fresh and clean for longer. This meticulous preparation on board lays the foundation for the entire processing operation that follows at the port. With the shark already bled and gutted, the fishmonger begins the careful process of separating its parts. The first step is removing the fins and tail. Each fin, especially the dorsal, pectoral, and caudal fins, is cut away with precision, as these have long been prized for their unique culinary and commercial value, though shark fin trade is now increasingly restricted for conservation reasons. Next comes the removal of the head, a clean, decisive cut. This step isn't just for easier handling, it also relates to the shark's unique anatomy. Unlike most fish, sharks have cartilage instead of bone, so detaching the head helps the craftsman divide the body into uniform loins while removing the large cartilage structure at the front. The technique requires a razor-sharp knife and considerable strength, as the shark's skin is thick, coarse, and resistant, a true test of both precision and endurance. After the head is removed, the shark's body is divided into 3 equal sections, or more, depending on its size, with clean horizontal cuts. This makes it easier to handle and process the large slabs of meat that follow. But the most critical and distinctive step in shark processing is blanching, briefly immersing the meat in boiling water. Unlike most fish, sharks excrete nitrogen compounds through their skin in the form of urea to regulate osmotic pressure. Once the shark dies, that urea quickly breaks down into ammonia, producing a strong, unpleasant odor. The blanching process helps remove the outer layer of skin and flush away surface ammonia that accumulates on the flesh. Immediately after blanching, the meat is rinsed thoroughly in cold water to eliminate any remaining residue and cool it down, preventing the meat from cooking further. This step ensures that the shark meat is completely clean and odor-free, ready for the culinary preparation that follows. Because sharks have cartilage instead of bones, the filleting process is entirely different. The craftsman must carefully separate the thick layers of meat from the main cartilage fibers, slicing the body into smaller, even fillets, ready to be cooked in stir-fries or hearty stews. This step demands delicate precision, ensuring that no traces of cartilage remain in the meat. And nothing goes to waste. The head, already detached earlier, is also meticulously processed. The fishmonger trims away every usable strip of meat and fatty skin from around the massive cartilage core. This technique makes full use of the rich, gelatinous cuts concentrated around the shark's head, prized for soups and flavorful braised dishes. The entire process stands as a testament to resourcefulness and respect for the ocean's gifts, where every part of the blue ghost finds its purpose. After the meticulous preparation, the shark meat, with its uniquely firm yet tender texture and subtle richness, is finally ready for the stove. In Taiwan, blue shark is the star of several beloved local dishes, most notably stir-fried shark with celery and sesame oil shark. In stir-fried shark with celery, the meat is lightly marinated, then quickly tossed in a hot wok with crisp celery and fragrant herbs. When properly prepared, shark meat becomes firm yet supple, absorbing the refreshing vegetal aroma of the celery, creating a dish that's bright, clean, and full of ocean flavor. The sesame oil shark, on the other hand, is heartier and deeply aromatic, a comforting dish made with ginger, sesame oil, and rice wine. In this version, the shark meat turns rich and buttery with a mild sweetness that lingers, nourishing and deeply satisfying. These dishes are more than just food, they are a testament to Taiwanese craftsmanship, transforming one of the ocean's most challenging creatures into a celebrated delicacy, loved for both its flavor and its story. At Songdo Fish Market in Pohang, famed for its incredibly fresh seafood, squid sashimi is an experience no food lover should miss. It all begins at the tanks, where live squid swim gracefully, their bodies shifting color with every movement, a mesmerizing sign of absolute freshness. Once lifted onto the cutting board, speed becomes everything. The fishmonger swiftly separates the mantle and tentacles, then slices open the body to remove the innards and ink sac in one clean motion. This must be done with extreme care. Any spill of ink can stain the meat. Cleaning the squid while it's still alive preserves its translucent, snow-white flesh, the gold standard for sashimi. The entire process is a race against time, minimizing the gap between the tank and the plate. A hallmark of modern Korean seafood preparation is the seamless blend of tradition and technology. After cleaning, both the tentacles and mantle are fed into a specialized skin removal machine that efficiently strips away the thin, rubbery outer layer, leaving the flesh perfectly clean and tender. Next, the craftsman uses a razor-sharp knife to slice the squid's body into two thin layers, but without cutting through completely. This technique reduces the overall thickness, ensuring a light, crisp bite while keeping the muscle fibers intact. The result is sashimi that's firm yet delicate, distinct from the chewy, uneven texture of hand-cut squid. Then comes the tentacle preparation. The eyes and any remaining ink sacs are carefully removed, and the tentacles, naturally chewier and more textured, are either sliced thin or left whole, depending on customer preference. The prepared squid mantle is then placed into a specialized shredding machine, which transforms it into long, uniform strands within seconds, each strand identical in size and texture. This step creates the signature crisp, snappy mouthfeel of ojingeohue, or Korean raw squid sashimi, a level of precision that's nearly impossible to achieve by hand. The final stage ensures absolute purity. All shredded squid is rinsed thoroughly under cold running water to remove any remaining residue or slime. A crucial professional touch follows: thorough drying. If any moisture remains, the squid loses its crispness and turns rubbery. Once perfectly dry, the gleaming white strands are artfully arranged on a chilled plate, often over a bed of shaved ice to maintain the ideal temperature. The result is more than a dish. It's a celebration of speed, technique, and freshness. A true embodiment of Korean seafood mastery that you simply have to experience at least once. Raise your hand if you can already smell this through the screen. Be honest, you'd eat this straight from the pan, wouldn't you? Cold seafood, hot flavor. The best balance for a summer meal. Every bite shocks your senses. Cool first, then fire. That contrast, that's what makes it addictive. The trick? Always follow the bone, not the muscle. Let the knife glide, don't force it. The moment you hear that soft click, you know you're on the right path. That's how professionals make clean cuts. Not faster hands, just smarter moves. Start with butter. Always butter. Melt it until it turns golden, then lay in the seasoned chicken thighs, skin side down, to seal in the juices. When the meat takes on that deep amber hue, add mushrooms, smoked bacon, onions, and a splash of white wine. Pour in a touch of heavy cream, stir gently, and let it simmer for 30 minutes. The result? A sauce as smooth as velvet, chicken so tender it melts away, and a flavor that feels like a Sunday afternoon in Paris. The knife glides, the fruit breathes, and everything feels still. Just listen. Calm has a sound too. Key rule, never rush the edge. Dullness can be fixed, but a burned temper cannot. Restore in layers. Shape, smooth, sharpen, then seal. The blade must earn its edge again, just as the craftsman earns his calm through repetition. To fillet a salmon quickly and cleanly, start with a thin, long, and razor-sharp fillet knife. Keep the fish steady, then make a decisive cut along the backbone, running smoothly from head to tail. Next, glide the knife in long, continuous strokes to separate the flesh from the bone. Avoid short, choppy cuts that can tear the meat. Pro tip, chill the fish slightly before filleting. It firms up the flesh, making it easier to handle, less likely to crumble, and gives you beautiful, clean cuts every time. What's for dinner tonight? Here's a little idea you just might love. You don't need a Michelin star to make this. Just salmon, eggs, and a tiny bit of confidence. The black truffle, that's your secret flex. Simple, rich, and ridiculously good. The salmon rests, the forest quiets, and only the wind remains. Some moments don't need seasoning, they're already perfect.